What's going on, guys? It's Greg here, aka NYPrepper. It is Saturday, December 14th, 2024, and I have an emergency alert to share with you guys. Right now it is 18:35 Eastern Time here in the United States, and we have some very concerning news to report to you tonight. So what you're looking at here is some kind of text transmission over the Russian nuclear war frequency, and this could potentially be Ukrainian trollers that are trolling the Russian nuclear war frequency. But this is very, very strange. This is just happening in the last hour. So the primary Russian nuclear war frequency is known as the buzzer, or UVB 76, and it was broadcasting some strange data this evening, just in the last hour, and it's actually a text broadcast, and this is really creepy stuff here. And now also at the same time we have the US primary nuclear war frequency broadcasting some kind of encrypted data, okay? But this appears to be some kind of Ukrainian trolling going on the Russian nuclear war frequency, the buzzer. So here you can see on the waterfall of this software-defined radio, says here, something gonna happen. You see that? Something gonna happen. And then check this out. Look what this says. It's a little bit blurry because this was recorded from a cell phone, but it says suicide is the only escape. Check this out. And that weird noise is the signal that was broadcasting on the Russian nuclear war frequency. So my guess is this is Ukrainian trollers, but look what it says. Suicide is the only escape. Check this out. I've never seen anything like this before, and the timing is strange because in the last hour we had a whole bunch of nuclear attack options broadcasted here in the United States, and then also now we have encrypted data being transmitted on the primary nuclear war frequency here in the US. So I don't know if Ukraine is preparing to take down the Crimean Bridge or launch some kind of massive strike, or if Russia is planning something with their Oreshniks. We know that US intelligence stated that this weekend possibly Russia could launch as many as 20 plus Oreshniks at Ukraine. Those are the ICBMs that Russia has, the RS-26 Rubezh. These are basically ICBMs, okay? And satellite intelligence indicated that Russia was preparing at least 20 launchers, at least 20 Oreshniks that they were going to fire at Ukraine. What if they have nukes on them, guys? But now we have Ukraine, or maybe NATO or the West, trolling the Russian military, okay, broadcasting this data that translates into text. So let me play this for you. So here you can see suicide is the only escape. And then here you can clearly see something gonna happen. Gets crazier. Here you can see the CIA logo. Look at that. Central Intelligence Agency with the little eagle there. CIA logo. And then here you can see what appears to be the Masonic symbol, or maybe something else. It's hard for me to tell, but if any of you guys out there can figure this one out, is this the Mason symbol, the Freemasons? Let me know in the comments. You may want to grab a screenshot of this. And then there's some kind of a man with a halo around his head. I don't know who this person is, but you can clearly see either a man or a woman with short hair and a halo around that person. And then here's some kind of a woman with an afro. Okay, clearly a female with an afro, and looks like maybe she's holding a baby. I don't know. And then here is another woman, it looks like, maybe with some kind of barbed wire across her face. I don't know. This is just really creepy stuff, but feel free to snap a screenshot so you can further look into this, because I have no idea what this is. Haven't had time to look into it. Here's the other one. You may want to take a screenshot of that. Here's the other one. And then there were these characters that were sent out. Not sure what these characters are supposed to mean, if this is in any kind of language, if this is in Russian, I don't know. But you can see various letters and numbers here. Let me play this for you. And you can actually hear the data going off in the background. That's from my radio. That's the US nuclear war frequency broadcasting encrypted data. But look at all these characters. Looks like a CIADOTGO. And I can't make out the other one. V4SJWLZI. I don't know if these are like EAMs or what. But this is really, really weird. Absolutely strange situation tonight. And here's the encrypted data being transmitted by the U.S. on the primary nuclear war frequency. Again, this is all happening at the same time. Okay, the U.S. transmitting encrypted data on the primary nuclear war frequency. It's actually still transmitting right now. You can pop into the 24/7 stream to hear it. It's coming in clear on my radio. And then right before the data was being broadcasted, a whole bunch of nuclear attack options were broadcasted, the emergency action messages, and then also these strange signal to text messages on the Russian nuclear war frequency with a CIA logo. Something is going to happen. Suicide is the only escape. Some kind of man, a woman, another woman, some weird characters here. So this is very, very weird, guys. Wanted to report that to you. Let me know what you think in the comments. Feel free to send me an email, but please don't blow up my email. Only if you have some very good information, okay, because it'll be hard for me to read through hundreds of emails. Also, last night, a whole bunch of U.S. military cargo planes went to Ramstein, Germany. One C-5 Galaxy flew from the U.S. to Germany, and then a bunch of C-17s and an aerial refueler. So the U.S. is moving a ton of military hardware to Europe for some reason. Okay, this could be part of the package to Ukraine, could be preparing for war with Russia, I don't know. And we're hearing of fresh Israeli airstrikes on the suburb of Damascus, Ain Manin. Apparently 24 Israeli airstrikes targeted military positions in Damascus. So guys, this is literally coming straight out of the Bible. Okay, the Bible says in the book of Isaiah that Damascus would become a ruinous heap. Okay, what do we see going on here? Israel is launching the largest air campaign of its history on Syria right now. Okay, this is not just NYPrepper saying this. This was the Israeli military literally confirming that this is the largest air campaign ever in Israeli history. Okay, more than the Yom Kippur War, more than the Lebanon War in 2007, more than Gaza, more than recently in southern Lebanon. Okay, so this is biblical, guys. Okay, and the Israeli defense minister ordered Israeli troops to hold Mount Hermon through the winter. Okay, Mount Hermon is in the Bible. Okay, that's where the Battle of Armageddon takes place in the end times. All right, and Russia is preparing to evacuate its military bases in Syria. Aircraft has been seen loading equipment at the Khmeimim Air Base, and according to the German Defense Ministry, a Russian Mediterranean convoy has left the port of Tartus. So Tartus is the Russian naval base, and here you can see a Russian heavy transport plane, Russian military heavy transport plane, landing in Syria, coming to pick up Russian equipment left behind in Syria. Okay, so Russia is blowing up their own equipment. They're striking their own equipment so it doesn't fall into the hands of the West. And then they're also sending planes in to pick up everything. So Russia is evacuating their bases from Syria, closing up and leaving. So very bad news for Putin. Okay, Syria was Putin's baby. He had a lot of bases in Syria. He had the Khmeimim Air Base, the Tartus Naval Base. Now that's all going to be gone. Okay, so Putin is definitely furious. And here we have some video footage coming out of Syria showing Russian army trucks fleeing from Syria. Okay, here you can see clearly the Russian flag. You see the Russian flag? As clear as day. Okay, you can see the Cyrillic there. All right, so the Russian army is evacuating from Syria. And at least 2 AN-124 heavy military transport planes were spotted at the Khmeimim Air Base. So that was one of the videos I just showed you. Okay, that was the AN-124. And Iran and Russia were notably excluded from Saturday's talks in Jordan on Syria's future, attended by top diplomats from the US, Turkey, the EU, and several Arab nations. And this is very concerning. Firefighters have been ordered to wear hazmat suits in case a drone crashes to Earth as the suspected unmanned aircraft continue to terrorize the night skies. Belleville Mayor Michael Melham said on Friday that his fire department was briefed by state officials on what to do if one of the SUV-sized drones flying over the Garden State suddenly drops. So that's in New Jersey, Belleville, New Jersey. That guidance does say two different things. First of all, if there is a downed drone in our vicinity, we are immediately to call the bomb squad of our county, Melham said on Fox News. And second, our fire department has been instructed to make sure they wear hazmat suits. Wow. Okay, so the mayor of Belleville getting guidance from the federal government and state government, okay, in New Jersey, telling local firefighters to immediately call the bomb squad and to make sure they have hazmat suits, guys. That's not something you do if you're just responding to a drone, a regular drone crashing. Seems to me like these are UFOs. Aliens, some kind of an alien invasion, or maybe Project Bluebeam, I don't know. And here we have video footage of drones over New York City, or UFOs. You can see those weird orbs in the sky. Looks like 4 or 5 of them just hovering over New York City. Absolutely insane. And I do have some audio clips I want to share with you. I'm going to do that in a separate video of this UFO encounter in Oregon with some pilots communicating with air traffic controllers of UFOs that they saw and encountered while flying just 2 days ago. Okay, so something is going on. What that is, I have no idea. And then here we have some video footage near Dover Air Force Base. Okay, some kind of an unidentified flying object over there. And multiple drones or UFOs were spotted near the Quonset Air Base in Rhode Island. Now, close to Rhode Island, we have the attack sub base in Groton, Connecticut, which is a primary nuclear war target. There's also some Raytheon facilities in Rhode Island as well, where they develop attack subs and torpedoes and stuff like that. So very interesting. And South Korea's parliament has voted to impeach President Yoon, and President Yoon said that he will resign after his impeachment by the South Korean parliament, and Nancy Pelosi received a hip replacement. So that's the latest breaking news that I have. Very strange situation with these texts being transmitted and images on the Russian nuclear war frequency. Look at that, guys. What the heck is that? Is that a Mason symbol? CIA symbol? All kinds of weird stuff. And then all the nuclear attack options and the encrypted data. So something big is about to go down. Looks like Russia is preparing to strike Ukraine with multiple Oreshniks, possibly nuclear tipped. And it looks like Ukraine has something planned for Russia as well. Okay, so I will be monitoring the situation very closely and updating you guys, so make sure you're subscribed. Also, follow me on Telegram and Twitter. I post all my updates over there. So if you follow me over there, you'll never miss an update. Also, make sure you hit the bell icon down below and set up for all notifications so you get notified when I post these updates. Okay, also follow my 24/7 stream. I have my radio hooked into the 24/7 stream, and I pop in and out of the stream throughout the day to update you guys. And we have a fantastic mod team that also puts breaking news into the chat. And I will be in the stream the rest of the evening monitoring everything, so I'll probably see you over there. If not, take care, God bless, and don't forget the 3 Ps. Prepare, practice, and persevere.